welcome to Gospel Music USA, the very best in Southern gospel music on television. My name is Danny Jones. I'm with Singing News Magazine.
I'm Karen Peck-Goose with Karen Peck and New River.
I'm Mike Lefevre with the Lefevre Quartet, and I'm excited about today, guys. It's going to be fun.
Yes, it will be. We have one of the most talented families in all of gospel music with us here today. They come to us from the great state of Tennessee. The name is
Endless Highway, and you're going to be so blessed.
Here they are.
When the devil comes knocking on my door, saying Jesus don't love me anymore, I can tell him that's a lie, 'cause I'm a child of the King. It's written right there in John 3:16. It's his story and I'm sticking to it. He paid the price 'cause I couldn't do it. I'm holding on to what the good book says, putting my trust in the blood he shed. It's his story, it's his story, and I'm sticking to it. Sometimes I stumble and I fall down. That's when the old accuser comes around. He tells me I'm defeated and that I'm lost. I just open up the word and I point to the cross. Oh, it's his story and I'm sticking to it. He paid the price 'cause I couldn't do it. I'm holding on to what the good book says, putting my trust in the blood he shed. It's his story, it's his story, and I'm sticking to it. Oh, I'm leaning, clinging, hanging on, trusting, believing, staying strong, standing, knowing he did it all for me when he laid down his life on Calvary. Oh, it's his story and I'm sticking to it. He paid the price 'cause I couldn't do it. I'm holding on to what the good book says, putting my trust in the blood he shed. It's his story, it's his story. Sticking to it. He paid the price 'cause I couldn't do it. I'm holding on to what the good book said, putting my trust in the blood he shed. It's his story, it's his story. Oh, it's his story and I'm sticking to it. He paid the price 'cause I couldn't do it. I'm holding on to what the good book said, putting my trust in the blood he shed. It's his story, it's his story, it's his story, and I'm sticking to it.
If I could fill a book with all the blessings I've received and let you turn the pages for yourself so you could see, even if I spent 1,000 lifetimes on my knees, I never could explain the wonders of his grace. Good thing we've got forever to praise his name together, to magnify and worship Christ. Oh, there is nothing better. Good thing we've got forever. So many words are written and so many songs are sung, trying to express his love and all the things he's done. If worship would arise from every nation, tribe, and tongue, it still would not convey the greatness of his name. Good thing we've got forever to praise his name together, to magnify and worship Christ. Oh, there is nothing better. Good thing we've got forever. Good thing we've got forever to praise his name together, to magnify and worship Christ. Where time is without measure, oh, what a priceless treasure. Yeah, there is nothing better. Good thing we've got forever.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Gospel Music USA. Our guest today, Endless Highway, and this is their second appearance on the program. And on the last time they were with us, Mike asked the question about their previous name, and it was the Joylanders.
Right.
And now, Endless Highway. What brought about the name change?
Well, it's been something the kids brought to us a few years ago, actually. The name seemed to be dated. And folks that would book us, it just seemed to be a dated name. I don't know how to say it other
They
than
thought
that.
it was going to be 4 old guys and a piano player, and when we showed up, they were surprised. It was kind of false advertisement.
Okay.
Honestly, we had people tell us, we didn't book you because of your name.
Yeah.
So we thought if the name is standing in the way of us sharing the gospel and doing what we do, we'll change the name. That's not a problem.
All right. Was there ever any consideration to changing it to the family name?
A little.
little.
It didn't have a nice,
But-
it didn't have the sound we wanted.
We'd
And-
rather have more a neutral name and keep away from family names and all that.
How did you come up with Endless Highway?
That's a long process, which I'm sure y'all may
We
have dealt
got
with.
time.
Yeah.
Oh, let's sit back.
It literally is a list of things it's got to clear so you can use a name. So we were brainstorming, our record company, and as well as us.
Yeah.
And honestly, there's a verse in Isaiah 35, or a couple verses, 8 through 10. I like those verses. And anyway, it talks about a highway. And and the true story too is that in my Apple iTunes, the first song in alphabetical order is Alison Krauss, "Endless Highway," and I've always saw that every time I opened up my iTunes. I thought that'd be a cool name, and but it also fits well with Isaiah 35, 8 to 10, and so it stood the test of the name change.
And my grandparents, my mom's parents, they didn't hand us the ministry, but we were kind of the next generation. So it's kind of the Endless Highway. It's kind of a never-ending generation
I love
thing.
it.
That's a
And
great
it just
story.
kind of tied in with our family.
It's a great
And,
name.
you know, we never know what's going to happen. Allie's name may change. She may be the one carrying the group. So Endless Highway, the Griggs name is not attached to it if her name changes.
She's going to change her name to Bob?
Might be
More of
Allison
a
something
Gary
else.
kind of girl, but I mean,
Okay, all right.
Highway would be a good last name.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, you brought up record company, and of course, you've got a brand new album out now from the folks at Crossroads.
Yeah.
And tell us a little bit more about that.
Love our Crossroads family. Chris White, Jeff Collins, Greg Bentley, all those are just stellar individuals. They're first-class folks.
Yep.
We worked with Wayne Hahn on this particular project. We had to get in queue and wait for Wayne because he's a busy, busy man.
Yes.
And so we've actually had this project for a year and sat on it through the pandemic. Plus, we had just finished another project, so we just kind of shelved this one and wait. And so we got to work with Wayne. Dream come true for us
Yeah.
because he has the most colorful mind when it comes to vocal arrangements, musical arrangements, and dream come
Every
true for
genre,
us.
but especially this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
He is able to capture the true person, the
Yep.
true group, and keep it within the realms of just where you
Exactly
want to
right.
be.
And he'll push you
Yes.
just enough
Yes.
in some areas.
Yep.
He keeps it very relevant.
And our new song's doing really well that he produced. He Rescued Me. It's on XM, and
I
does
hear
a great
that
job
a
on that
lot.
one.
Yeah.
That is so good.
So the new project comes out May the 7th is the actual street date on it. And so it'll be available everywhere. You can get the physical copy at our website, but like everything else, most people download it or stream it. And so it's available everywhere.
When you were growing up, did you ever imagine that you could go to your computer and download out of the air a song that you like? Or were you like me? You thought, well, it's got to be the 45 or the 33 or whatever.
Exactly.
I'm still in that world.
Really?
Yeah.
We grew up with 33s, and 45s, and with our instruments beside it. You go back, and then it was cassettes. We'd make mixtapes of our favorite songs we wanted to play our instruments to,
Yeah.
That's the way we grew up.
That's
The neat
What does
thing
that
is
even
mean?
the 33s are back.
Yes, they are.
amazing.
Which means just any day the resurgence of the 8-track is coming.
That's right.
You heard it right here on Gospel Music
Yes.
USA.
That's
She'll have
it.
the first one.
There you go. Hey, so the name of your record, your new record, what is it titled?
Come home.
Oh, okay. That's awesome.
Come Home. One of the songs, Come Home, Kind of God. Yep.
That is
Speaking of
great.
home, Trenton, Tennessee.
Yeah.
In all its glory. Not really.
What makes it home?
Home for me is this couch.
Yeah, honestly.
The other's just a location, honestly. This is home.
Now, and that's the way it should be.
That's it.
Yeah.
So I'm the most fortunate person. We get to be home everywhere we go on the bus. Yeah. But at the same time, it's nothing like sleeping in your own bed and sitting in your own recliner.
I can be in the back of the bus, though, and know what town we're in. When we hit Trenton, Tennessee,
There's a certain turn
two
and then another
turns.
turn. Oh,
And it'll wake me up out of a
all
dead
right.
sleep.
And, that brings up interesting. All of us travel a lot, and we don't have to look out a window or anything, and we can tell you what interstate we're on by the way you're doing this or
Yep.
da-da-da-da-da or whatever.
Yep.
Especially Mike. I mean, you've literally been all over this country during your days with the quartets, and Karen too.
Yeah.
You know all the great bus stories, and you're just sitting there looking at me.
We all know I-20. I'll just put it
Yes,
that way.
Yes,
and I-10 and I-40, all of it.
Exactly.
And definitely when we get off of Interstate 400 headed to Dahlonega where we live, woo, we can tell the difference in those roads.
Yeah.
Tell us what you like to do when you're home.
Let's talk about Van.
Yeah.
Y'all talk about me.
Van's a woman of many talents, not just
really is.
playing
She's
a lot
being
of
modest,
instruments.
but she's very gifted.
Van used to be a cabinet builder, custom cabinets, and now she's got a frame shop, so custom frames and matting and all this stuff.
Love it.
Karen would like to talk to you
It's
after
my
the
little
program.
stress relief thing.
really is.
I'm really stress-free pretty much.
Pretty
but
good bus mechanic, too.
Really is. We're not kidding.
That's great.
tell you
You're my hero, Vanessa.
She
You
put
really
injectors in the
are.
bus in Orlando.
Tell
one time.
everybody you know, Karen.
I love it.
Absolutely.
I'll tell you
Yes.
something. I have seen y'all two make some of the greatest videos ever.
Oh, gosh.
We have an interesting sense of humor.
Yeah, but I must be with you because I love.
Yeah.
I mean, we have actually sat on the bus and watched your videos.
I know.
Have you seen those, Dan?
Oh, they're incredible.
Yeah. It's like I want to just rerun it. Watch it again.
It's the best show on TV. It really is. So
But
what
what
do you-
we do at home, we'll do videos for Facebook Live, and we have a TikTok now too, so you can go watch our TikTok videos. But you'll see Mom playing anything from the banjo, steel guitar, fiddle, stuff like that. So when we're at home, we're thinking about music again. To
Nothing
wrap
wrong
that
with that.
Do
question
y'all
up.
ever just sit around and just play music just for the fun of it? Because even though you travel on the road,
Yeah.
do you find
It does
yourself
happen.
Sometimes.
sitting around?
Depends on how long the weekend was.
Yeah.
I don't mean that in a bad way, but sometimes you just need to sit.
Yeah.
Silence.
Yes.
It's
But-
a lot going
but yes.
on. It's a lot of noise.
Yes, all the time music.
Well, in just a few moments, Endless Highway is going to come back and do what they do best. In the meantime, you don't go anywhere. Keep your television setting right here on this dial for Gospel Music USA, the very best in Southern gospel music today.
Welcome back to Gospel Music USA. We hope you're being blessed today, and we have another song from our special guests, Endless Highway, Under the Sea.
Once I was lost, desperate and alone, living with the shame of all my sin. I never thought my heart could have a song until the day I gave it all to Him. The heavy load of guilt that I once carried was thrown away, forgotten and buried under the sea, under the sea, forever forgiven, forever redeemed. When the enemy tries to bring the memory of my failures back to me, I just remind him he can't find them there under the sea. Now I am free, no more chains are holding me. My shackles have been broken, I am blessed. I can't conceive, yet I still believe that through His unfailing righteousness, the heavy load of guilt that I once carried was thrown away, forgotten and buried under the sea, under the sea, forever forgiven, forever redeemed. When the enemy tries to bring the memory of my failures back to me, I just remind him he can't find them there under the sea. In that place of forgetfulness, my Savior has put all my past under the sea, under the sea, forever forgiven, forever redeemed. When the enemy tries to bring the memory of my failures back to me, I just remind him he can't find them. I just remind him he can't find them. They're under the sea. Under the sea.
We are celebrating Resurrection Day. Jesus Christ is risen, He's no longer in the grave. Death gave way to victory as the stone was rolled away. We are celebrating Resurrection Day. The sun has risen to shine forevermore. He walked right out of prison and opened every door. He conquered death forever as the stone was rolled away. We are celebrating
he's risen. He is risen. Oh, he's risen.
The earth and its fullness and the people all say,
We are celebrating Resurrection Day. He's risen. His wondrous works will testify. He's risen. Jesus Christ is still alive. He's risen. The angel rolled the stone away. He's risen. The empty tomb is there to see. He conquered death forever as the stone was rolled away. We are celebrating Resurrection Day.
The angel of the Lord appeared unto Mary and said, Mary, why seek ye the living among the dead? For he is not here, he is risen.
the earth and its fullness and the people all say,
We are celebrating Resurrection Day. We are celebrating Resurrection Day.
Yes. Well, we're celebrating with you, and I know you at home are celebrating Resurrection Day. That's why we are here today, because Jesus died on the cross, and on the third day, he arose from the grave, and that's why we sing. Amen. So is this on your new record?
It is.
Oh, y'all, they have a new record that's out, and what is the name of it?
Come Home.
Come Home by Endless Highway. Y'all log on their website.
EndlessHighway.org.
There you go.
Yep. Or you can find it on Apple Music, on Spotify, everywhere you stream or download music, we're there.
And y'all, we need to support them and make sure you go on and get their music. And also check their website, because you want to see them in concert. You also play instruments. And so, y'all, they're so wonderful. We thank y'all for being with us today. And thank you all for joining us on Gospel Music USA, and we will see you next time.
About the business of the Father. It's time to be about the business of the King. We could sit all day, sing and pray, but there's work that's gotta be done. Jesus set us free to let the whole world see that the victory's already been won. It's time to be about the business of the Father. Jesus stayed in the temple after his family had gone. Although he was only 12 years old, he had been left all alone. But when they hurried back to find him, he was teaching the word. He said, why did you worry? Now didn't you know I had to be about the business of the Father?